Hey guys, my name's Alanna and I hate Hallmark movies. They are absolutely ridiculous and I can't stop watching them. One thing I love about these movies is finding out what the Hallmark girlie does for a job. We get a lot of journalists, we get a lot of bloggers, sort of like generic marketing girlies, lots of just like generic corporate girlies, but nothing like the job in today's video. So have a seat, get cozy, put your feet up. Today I am recapping the 2027 movie Miss Christmas. As a side note, we have some incredible actor names. So like not the characters, but the actual actors. We get Brooke Dorsey, very fancy. We also get Mark Blucas. Yes. And finally, my favorite one, Fiona Vroom. Already I know we're gonna have a great time. We start off with some royalty-free footage of Chicago at Christmas time, and it's here that we meet our Hallmark girlie, Holly. Yes. She's getting interviewed in front of this beautiful green screen about the lighting of the Radcliffe Christmas tree.
Each year she finds, transports, and facilitates decorating Chicago's Christmas tree. It's a dream job come true.
Yes, her job, her 9 to 5, her day job, her career is to find, buy, and decorate the Christmas tree for the Radcliffe Center. God bless America. We then cut to the future and our girlie is stressing about the upcoming Christmas tree lighting ceremony for this current year.
I just spoke with transport and all is good. They've secured the trunk. They're about ready to cut. The tree will be here by tonight.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Hello?
Okay, I'll be right there.
I still think I should have gone out there.
I always go.
And run yourself ragged and micromanage everything and end up exhausted and unable to enjoy the tree lighting ceremony.
Imagine this is your entire job and you're not gonna go out to the site where they cut down the tree and transport it because like that's gonna be too much for you, like it'll run you down. Woe is me. Anyway, her annoying coworker, who's actually kind of sweet, but she's annoying in this moment, she talks about how she wants our girl Holly to get back on the dating market, so she's booked them in for speed dating. Yay, I hate it already. Holly says, no, it's almost Christmas. She's really stressed out. There's so much to do. Which begs the question, what is she doing all year? I'm assuming she doesn't have to buy the decorations every year, right? Like they're gonna use the decorations, so all she has to do is find and buy a tree. All year. She's got all year. What has she been doing? She explains that she wants to focus on her career first. She wants to get to a point in her career like where she's comfortable or whatever, and then she'll start dating. But like, I'm not even really sure what you would be promoted to from like woman who buys the Christmas tree. Like what's the career progression here?
Did you see this?
Oh.
What happened? It looks like the crane swiped it, breaking off the branches.
Rendering it unusable. It's ruined.
No, it's not ruined. It's...
Okay, it's ruined. But it's gonna be fine.
I love when Hallmark tries to do like an arty shot. We get one here with like the reflection in the mirror. There's no reason for this shot other than maybe they're trying to distract us from the green screen behind them.
But it's gonna be fine. We can fix this.
How? I'm gonna find another tree.
Find another. You just spent all year finding this tree.
Yes, she spent all year trying to find this Christmas tree. I literally cannot. As a side note, as someone who likes to be organized, if you know every year that you are going to need a big tree because this is your job and Christmas happens every year, would you not just like pair with a tree farm or something so you know that you have a supply each year? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
You know, maybe this is a good thing. Yeah, that tree was beautiful, but it never felt right. It never felt like the tree. Maybe this happened for a reason.
Are you actually finding the silver lining?
My dad always said, when things go wrong, don't go with them. I know the perfect tree is out there, and I'm gonna find it. Clear my schedule.
Now, I obviously haven't played the entire movie for you guys, but just know we are getting another one of my favorite Hallmark tropes, and that's when Hallmark plays music constantly throughout the movie. And up until this point, we have had music the entire time. Kind of like the arty shots, it's another way for Hallmark to distract you from how terrible the movie is. Holly and the annoying coworker start going through tree photos, like to pick a new tree, but none of them are quite right. And then they're like, oh my god, wait, what about all of the tree submissions? Apparently regular people can and have been submitting their own trees towards this like Radcliffe tree selection thing, and our girl Holly hasn't looked at a single submission all year. Time thief. Literally, where is HR? This woman is like the ultimate time thief. I don't know what she's been doing all year. She brings the box of tree submissions home, and it's here we get a Hallmark dog. We don't always get one, but we gotta celebrate our wins when we can. At home, we see that she has her Christmas tree up, but it's not decorated yet. And before she puts anything on it, like before she puts the lights on it, she puts on the angel topper, which doesn't feel right to me. Like, you gotta put the lights on first, surely. She finally starts going through all of the tree submissions, and they're all shit. How difficult is it to get a spruce in America? But people are submitting like their apple tree or their palm tree because we need some sort of like manufactured conflict in this movie. It is an hour and 24 minutes, and let me tell you, we gotta drag it out. I will warn you now, this Miss Christmas is one of the worst for like dragging it out. The plot that they've chosen on is good for like a 12-minute TV show, but we gotta drag it out to an hour and 24 minutes. Okay, so buckle up. Finally, she gets a note from a kid named Joey. Did AI make that photo? It looks weird to me.
I found it. I found it. It's the tree. I have to go to Claus.
To Santa Claus?
Okay, you are officially Christmas crazy.
No, Claus, Wisconsin. You know, that town that does the big Christmas festival?
No.
It's a big holiday destination spot. They decorate the whole town. They have Christmas events and caroling and everything, okay? My dad took me once as a kid. And now, the tree is there. Yes.
Yay, we might have a small town Christmas festival in our future. How shocking, how exciting. I love how the coworker has just woken up, and we're told this because she's still got the eye mask on her forehead, and yet she has absolutely flawless mascara and eyeliner on. Next up, we finally travel to Minnesota or Wisconsin or wherever the fuck, I don't care. It's here we get our first music montage of many where she's driving around town in her bright ass car looking for the family that sent that note. So Joey that did the tree submission didn't put a return address on because of course he didn't. He's an idiot. So she's driving around and she's not sure how she's gonna find the family. After parking her car, she barges in while the town is setting up for that upcoming Christmas festival, and it's here where we meet our love interest.
Oh gosh, so sorry. Sorry about that. Whoa. Oh, haha, sorry. Okay, you go to your right. Go to your right.
Oh. Hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I say something without everybody getting mad? Is he too old? Like, what's the vibe here?
Nothing like a small town Christmas.
You're a little early. Festival's not for 4 days. We get a lot of you city folk.
Whoa. Stop. Turn around. You calling me a city girl?
Well, are you not?
Okay, I might live in a city right now, but
Anyway.
I will have you know that I grew up on a Christmas tree farm.
A Christmas tree farm?
Yeah.
So you're one of those holiday people.
Holiday people.
Yes, our girl Holly, aka Miss Christmas, aka loves everything to do with Christmas, grew up on a Christmas tree farm. Even ChatGPT couldn't write this. We learned that our love interest guy hates Christmas because of course he does, but he's been forced to help set up for this Christmas festival. But if he had his own way, he would skip Christmas entirely, skip December, and just go right to January. And of course, this throws our girl Holly into like an existential spiral. Also, in one shot, he's standing without anything, and then when we cut back to him, he's standing, but he's holding a box. In case you like those kinds of flubs, I do. If you want to play Hallmark Bingo, don't forget I have free Hallmark Bingo cards on my website, talkinghallmark.com. So far, we've had Christmas festival, music montage, big city girly goes back to small town, somebody hates Christmas. Literally so many tropes, and it's been 13 minutes. Holly goes to the local like hotel inn B&B place thing, and she's talking to the receptionist there, asking about this kid Joey. Does she know Joey? She's trying to find this kid named Joey. Totally not suspicious at all. And guess what? The receptionist girly is Joey's aunt. Oh my god, what a small world. The aunt brings our girl Holly to the family farm to meet Joey, and of course she's in her stiletto heels. What the fuck?
You have such a fun job.
Well, it's harder than it looks to find the perfect Christmas tree.
It's not that hard. The aunt says it's going to be hard to convince the father, Sam, to donate the tree because dun dun dun, to the surprise of no one, the grumpy old man from earlier is Sam, the owner of the tree and father to Joey.
The Christmas tree farmer who lives in Chicago. What's going on? What, you bringing the holiday cheer door to door now?
Something like that.
Okay.
Holly, Sam, Holly.
Hi.
Hello again.
There's actually a bit of chemistry here, even though Sam looks like way too old. At the very least, they could have given him a younger hat. That is a grade A old man hat. Holly explains why she's in town and that she wants his tree for the Radcliffe Center. But Sam's confused because he didn't know that Joey sent this letter to this strange woman. Maybe they need to have a conversation of like stranger danger. But Sam didn't know about this whole tree thing, and he says to her, no, you can't have our tree.
Maybe you could just think about it. I mean, I know you personally aren't a fan of Christmas, but so many people are, and to them, this tree is a beautiful symbol of the season.
It's just not for sale.
I'm not asking to buy it. It's donation-based, and most people are happy to do it.
Listen, Holly, look, I feel really bad that you came all this way from Chicago, but I wish there was something I could do to help.
You know what? He's actually okay. I'm with old man Sam.
Hello? So did you find Joey?
Yeah, I found him.
So you have the tree?
No, the owner doesn't want to donate it.
What? Did you tell him that all of Chicago is expecting a Christmas tree lighting ceremony?
Get this.
He doesn't care about the tree lighting ceremony.
Excuse me?
Right? He doesn't even care about Christmas.
Who is this Grinch?
His name's Sam, and he's... a total Grinch.
Bitch, pick a different tree. He doesn't want to donate his tree. Pick a different tree. It's not that hard. But no, Holly, aka Miss Christmas, is determined to get Sam to love the meaning of Christmas, to open his heart to Christmas, and she's gonna get him to donate his tree. This is our plot. I wish I was dead. She goes back to Sam and says, okay, even though you're not gonna donate the tree, I'd still like to see it. I've come all this way, I'd like to see your tree. And no, that is not a euphemism. But my God, that thing is huge. She tries again to convince him, even though she said 5 seconds ago, okay, I won't take your tree. She tries again to convince him and says like, your whole family can come to Chicago and there'll be like VIPs to watch the tree lighting ceremony. And Sam says, I don't care about that.
Here's something I do care about. 39 years ago, my mom, Leslie, and my dad, George, bought this land and carved that there. All they had was a mortgage and a dream, but this tree represented everything that they would watch grow.
That's beautiful. Don't you want to share that story with the world?
No, the world doesn't care. Pick a different tree. I am fully on Sam's side. They go back to the family house and the aunt is going to take Holly back to that B&B hotel thing. And Holly's like, I just don't understand why he won't cut down this historic old tree. I don't know why he won't donate it.
What's wrong?
I thought Sam had told you.
Tell me what?
Our mom passed away last year.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
That's why Sam doesn't want to give away this tree.
You'd think that would stop her. A dead mom. It doesn't. Then the kid Joey, who wrote the original note, runs out and he sees Miss Christmas and he recognizes Miss Christmas, which is so weird because she's like not a TV presenter or like anybody famous. She's just the woman that picks the tree. And just to be clear, picks the tree for an event in Chicago, a state that this family does not live in. Joey brings Holly into the family house to meet Grandpa and they don't take their boots off. They just run through the house with their shoes on. I hate this. This is like one of my biggest pet peeves. And it happens so often in Hallmark. Just take your shoes off. Grandpa is making a million grilled cheese. Grilled cheeses? Grilled cheese. He's making a million grilled cheese sandwiches for some reason and invites our girl to stay for dinner. Nothing like that good old small town cooking. They all have dinner together and it's quite boring. They're a cute family. The grandpa in particular is very charismatic. He seems like he knows what he's doing, but our girl is one of those Hallmark tropes where like she's just overly smiley and cutesy, and it's actually very annoying. They talk about the tree again, and Joey the kid is annoyed that old man dad Sam won't donate the tree.
And I know you really want to see the tree on TV, but well, what about after Christmas? What then?
It'll actually be milled into 2x4s to provide lumber to build houses for veterans returning from overseas.
Well, now you can't say no. It's for the veterans. Grandpa says it's a family decision, not just old man Sam's, his elderly child. If Holly can make her case tomorrow as to why the family should donate the tree, they'll make a decision as a family. Great. Let's wrap this up. Back at the hotel / B&B, like whatever, Holly is emailing some of the photos that she took to her boss and to the coworker, talking about how great the tree is. But all I could see is like, there's a huge jug of orange juice on the table behind her. Like, who is that for? It's literally bedtime. But the boss is in love with the tree and basically says like, Holly, you have to do whatever is necessary to get this tree. The next day, Sam is still helping set up the Christmas festival stuff. Like, does he not have a job? They kind of reference a farm, but we never see it and his like career is never mentioned. But anyway, Holly apologizes and drops some dead family lore on Sam to guilt trip him. 'Tis the season.
My mom also passed away. It happened when I was just a baby. And then my dad raised me until he got sick when I was in college. He was my very best friend. And if you can believe it, he actually loved Christmas as much as I do.
Whoa.
Yeah, right? He was...
Mr. Christmas.
Yeah. Actually, that's exactly what he was. You know, and every year with the Radcliffe tree, I get to celebrate my dad and his love for Christmas and beauty and magic. I get to feel like he's here with me again.
Look, if I'm being honest with you, I just don't think there's anything you can say that's gonna make me change my mind.
Yeah, doesn't mean I'll stop talking.
I'll listen to your pitch. Unless that was it.
Oh, no. Unfortunately for you, there's more.
Yeah.
Not bad chemistry, Dad. I am intrigued. The coworker calls and basically says that she's got the hots for old man Sam, who was in some of the photos of the tree. The girl is horny and lonely, the perfect combination. But I love how it's the morning time, so our girl is getting a coffee and the coworker is getting a soft pretzel, but they are in the same time zone. She's a girl after my own heart. Anyway, as you may have guessed or may have noticed, this is the entire plot. We don't get any sort of side plot. We don't get anything else. This is it, and we still have 52 minutes left. At this point, I'm more curious than anything on how Hallmark could possibly pad this out. Like the grandpa suggested at the grilled cheese dinner, Holly is going to do this presentation to the family on why they should donate their tree. Kind of a sexy dress for a Hallmark presentation. She talks about how like the Radcliffe tree has always been a place of community and like coming together and 'tis the season and all joy and all that fun stuff. Her presentation is literally 5 seconds. She doesn't say anything. She just plays this video and then she turns to the family and is like, right, I need an answer. We're running out of time. We still have to transport the tree. We still have to decorate it. Everything takes time. I need an answer. And the grandpa says, wait, how about we give you until tomorrow? Like, or give us until tomorrow. We'll give you an answer tomorrow. Say it with me. Pad this bitch out. Joey and Old Man Sam bring Holly back to the Christmas festival that we've been to so many times already. But wait, the boss calls. She wants an update.
How did the pitch go? Did they say yes? Do we have the tree?
No, not yet. They responded really well, but they just need another day to decide.
Another day. Holly, the ceremony is in 8 days. We need at least 4 days to decorate it, and that leaves us exactly 3 days to have a tree located, cut, and transported here. What am I supposed to tell corporate?
Corporate?
Yes. Corporate has gotten involved, and they are not happy. And I'm sorry, Holly, but they said if you don't have a Radcliffe-worthy tree here in Chicago in 3 days, then don't bother coming back at all.
Imagine you are so shit at your job, which is buying a Christmas tree, that corporate has to get involved. Yikes. Back at the inn, Holly runs into Sam in the morning and he mentions that apparently they do this like family breakfast every Sunday morning. At the inn? In front of all the guests? I'm pretty sure this is a shared kitchen. We see guests in it in other shots. So they have this like family thing every Sunday, make this beautiful breakfast. Nobody else is invited. But they go outside together with their morning coffees and Holly's talking about how nice it is here in the small town. It's so quiet and peaceful and it really reminds her of her small town. She drops some more family lore here about how her family had the Christmas tree farm. She went away to university. The plan was always that she would go back to her small town and like run the business, but she was young and it was so overwhelming, so she just like never went back. She stayed in the big city, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Please know I've watched this movie twice now. 2 times too many. One thing of note in this entire conversation is that Old Man Sam does mention that he's divorced, which is uncommon in the Hallmark cinematic universe. Usually it's like a dead spouse. But he does say he's ready to date again. Ooh. Then we get another music montage, this time of them making that Sunday morning breakfast. It's very cutesy and kind of sickening. This woman has been there for like 2 days. We cut to later where she's wrapping all of the aunt's Christmas presents because she loves wrapping presents that much. Yes, she is that kind of person. But she's on the phone with the annoying coworker and they have this little conversation where basically they found a replacement tree if this tree doesn't work out, but the replacement tree is like 10 feet too short, so it's not ideal, but it is a backup if they need it. Great, let's just do that. It's here that charismatic grandpa tells our girl Holly that he wants the tree to be donated. He thinks it would be really nice and talks about like how much the dead grandma would have loved that. Then we get another music montage, because again, we gotta drag this out, of them decorating the inn, B&B, whatever hotel thing. But like, it's almost Christmas. Why did we wait this long? Should we not have done this earlier? Then it's done. Great. Glad that's over. They do flirt a little bit more, but then nothing happens. Yay! We get some pointless conversation with the aunt afterwards, but one thing of note is that our girl Holly finds this little angel that was the dead grandmother's that Joey had been looking for. Yay, no one cares. But it's here the aunt says that she too would like to donate the tree. She thinks it would be really nice, and now the only holdout is Old Man Sam. Next, Holly's on the phone with the coworker again. Again on the phone with her. She's very kindly looking after her dog though, so that is kind of sweet. But they're chatting about Old Man Sam, and the coworker friend mentions like, well, maybe he doesn't want to give you an answer because he wants you to stick around longer.
Although staying doesn't sound so bad. Closet's lovely. And I'm actually starting to think that maybe the tree should stay. Maybe it belongs here.
Holly.
What? Turn on the news.
And with a week until the tree lighting, the Radcliffe Center tree is still not here. The city in a garden might be treeless. Looks like the heart of America might have lost its Christmas spirit.
Oh my God, the world is coming to an end. There's no tree. Chaos. The next day, we're back at the Christmas festival, and you might be thinking, how can we possibly drag this out any further?
So, I know you need more time to think about the tree, but I also know that I was just gonna spend the whole day working and stressing. So I decided, in the spirit of Christmas and slowing down, to take the day off and partake in some holiday activities. Yeah, I thought maybe you'd like to join me.
Is this like a personal mission of yours to get me to change how I feel about Christmas?
This is just a couple of friends enjoying the holiday season.
It just never ends. It just never ends. The first activity is a horse-drawn carriage, and Sam is like so deeply embarrassed. We actually don't see any of this because we are immediately back at the family house doing Christmas cards with Joey and Sam. I hope they had a nice carriage ride because we literally don't get to see it. Maybe they could only afford the horse for that 5-second shot. Their next Christmas activity is making the dead grandma's Christmas cookies, which, can I be honest, is this a safe space? The cookies kind of look like shit, but we see Sam falling in love with this smiley stranger who's been in town for like, what, 3 days? Also, have a look at this royalty-free picture of a cow in the background. It looks like they got it printed off at like a library and they just sort of stuck it on top of whatever picture is actually in that frame. I love it. Moving along, next up we are outside and Holly is giving the kid a history lesson on Christmas trees. Yeah, I'm sure he loves that. But then she looks like lovingly at the tree, like almost like she's gonna cry.
This is so beautiful.
Don't apologize. I'd like to look at something the way you look at that tree.
They chat about how, like, even if Sam won't donate his tree, it's been so nice meeting the family and blah, 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 pointless Christmas conversations until we are finally saved by Joey, who has picked which tree he wants to cut down for the family tree.
I found it. I found our Christmas tree.
Yeah, did you get a good one?
It's perfect.
This might work, huh? Maybe we should ask the tree expert. Well?
Joey, how do you make finding the perfect tree look so easy?
Honey, my grandma could do your job. And she's dead. Then we're back inside decorating the family Christmas tree that they just cut down. And our girl Holly gives them a angel tree topper and she's like explaining the history and like, yeah, some people use angels instead of star toppers. Like, do people not know that? And also, most families who do Christmas trees already have a topper. So now they can't use their topper, they have to use her angel. The family wants to give the two love interests some space to flirt, so they all disperse and leave the couple there to talk about Christmas again. The two of them basically say the same things like over and over again. Every time they have a little time, they're just saying the same stuff because we got nothing else to talk about. Sometimes Hallmark gives us a very weak like secondary plot. Some even have a tertiary plot. This movie is desperate for just something else. Like a lot of times Hallmark will do where say like the friend is in love with somebody, so there's like a secondary relationship and we can see like the friend, maybe they're really anxious or nervous, work up the courage to ask out the girl and then they get together, like whatever. We just need something else. But we don't get that, so don't ask. Our plot is woman needs Christmas tree, man says no. That's it. We do, however, get some mistletoe attached to the ceiling fan blade.
Oh, the vile weed? And I thought that was just for holiday people.
Well, maybe I'm rethinking my Grinchhood.
Yeah?
How can I not?
Dad, we can't find the sweaters.
All right, I'll be right up.
It's okay.
Just kiss. You're like 46. The next day we find the family in their ugly Christmas sweaters, and they talk about how this is their family tradition, have a little laugh over it, and they gift Holly an ugly sweater. So now she can't wear her hot Christmas dress. What a bummer. But then in the next scene, we see them walking around the Christmas festival again, and she's wearing the ugly Christmas sweater, but now it's a dress? Or is she wearing it over her hot Christmas dress and they just happen to be the exact same color? I don't get it. Because I did actually rewind, and the thing that they give her is a sweater. It's not a dress. This is the least of our worries. Anyway, I'm glad no one looks cold because it's almost certainly April. It's here we get a throwaway line from Sam, who basically says he never buys Christmas presents, he only buys gift cards because he's a single dad who hates Christmas. Pause. Normally I would say keep that up here because later in the movie we'll have some sort of call back to this moment. Maybe we'll have some character development, like Holly will teach him the way to buy Christmas presents, or how important it is to buy actual thoughtful presents for his family. You know, we'll have that character development, that call back to this moment, but no. That doesn't happen. There's no payoff here. This is never mentioned again. We never see him buy presents, like nothing. This is just a total waste. Next up, the family plus the smiley stranger Holly, who they only met like 3 days ago. They get a photo with Santa. Then it's finally lunchtime and our girl picks, can you guess? You won't guess. She picks fruitcake for lunch because she's literally insane. But it's here the boss texts her like, you need to hurry up, time is running out, we need the tree.
Sam, I really don't mean to rush you, but I do need an answer.
I know, I'm sorry. When you grow up in Kloss, it's almost like Christmas is a year-round thing. Yeah, we're either setting up for the festival or we're recovering from it, you know? And my mom, she was in the center of all. I mean, growing up, we did everything, and she made it all so fun. And then you come along with your ultra positive, bordering on annoying Christmas attitude. And then you tell me that Christmas is a time to celebrate the people that you lost. That it makes you feel closer to them.
That's the spirit of Christmas.
No, that's you.
You're doing great, sweetie.
And I feel it. My family feels it. Have you seen them? I haven't seen them this happy. Sorry.
It's okay.
Did you mean what you said about my mom's tree being a place where people will gather and get together?
Absolutely. It's the center, the heart. It's a reminder that we're not alone. That we're home. At least that's what your family has been to me in this short time.
Okay, you can have the tree.
Fair play to old man Sam. He's really giving it. He's really trying that emotion. You know, he's acting. It's not his fault this movie sucks. The rest of the family comes over and everybody's excited that they're gonna cut this tree down and ship it to another state for this tree lighting ceremony. Holly then calls the boss and says, guess what? We've secured the tree. Get the moving trucks over here. The next scene is some sort of like wreath competition. It's not explained, but Joey goes up and like adds his wreath to this wall thing. I don't know what this is or what's going on, but Joey's wreath sucks. And I will die on this hill. Next, everyone is dancing, and no, I'm not skipping anything. The cuts are really this abrupt. Hallmark doesn't know what to do to drag this out. We're all just trying to survive this. Then it's the following day, and Holly is yet again on the phone with the annoying coworker, and they're talking about how Holly now has feelings for old man Sam. And the moving truck is gonna be there any second, and the boss is gonna be there any second to help load up this tree.
You and Sam? That's so great. Wait, but how's that gonna work? You guys gonna do long distance?
Actually, I was thinking about staying here. I mean, I would get the tree and carry us through the tree lighting ceremony, but after that, I'm thinking about leaving Radcliffe and giving it a shot out here.
Girlie, it really has been 4 days. Let's maybe think about this a little bit longer. We've got a few minutes left and it's time for our slight miscommunication that happens in literally every Hallmark movie.
Aaron, I finally feel like I'm home, and this just feels right.
It is a big difference.
Hey.
Hi.
But Holly, you've worked so hard for your job. You are your job.
No, I'm more than this job. But I am so grateful to Radcliffe and everything that has taught me, but it is time for me to get out of the city and just get back to my roots. Look, I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this tree, and then I'm leaving. I have to follow my heart, and my heart is elsewhere. I can't pretend.
Yep, it really is that easy. She sees Sam out the window, so she runs out to speak with him, like, what's going on? Like, where are you going? And he drops the bombshell on her that he is not donating the tree. He changes his mind. He thinks that she was only sucking up to him to get the tree, and then she's gonna piss off to Chicago.
What is going on?
I have to follow my heart, right? 'Cause that's what you do, right? You follow your heart.
I'm so confused.
I'm not.
Sam,
You know, I can't believe that this was all just a game. Well, you get close to us, you pretend you're a part of our family, and then, you know, I can take it. I'm a big boy, but how can you do this to Joey? Huh? He's 8. He's a kid.
Sam, being here these past few days has been amazing.
You can drop the whole Miss Christmas act now. I heard you on the phone, talking about how you'll do everything it takes to get that tree, and then leave.
Sam, I was talking
Yeah, it's not
about-
happening. Go home.
Holly, I have transport waiting. Where's our tree?
It's not our tree. It never was. But it's okay. We've got to back up. We're good. And just so you know, when I said I was going to get the tree and leave, I meant leave Chicago. Not here.
Holly. Holly!
And just like that, in literally 25 seconds, our miscommunication is solved. But it's not, because they're both pissed off. We've got 17 minutes left, everybody. Just hold on. Back in Chicago, we get a Christmas but sad music montage. We learned that they ended up picking the backup tree that they thought was too short, but actually it's worked out perfectly. So all that stress was literally meaningless, because moral of the story, there was like a million other trees they could have picked.
Well, hey, what are you doing tonight? I could come over, we could decorate your tree.
I think I'm just gonna skip decorating this year.
Come on, you can't skip decorating. You're Miss Christmas.
I don't think I want to be Miss Christmas anymore.
I will say, good job on the tears. We don't always get like active tears, so like fair play to her. Also, good mascara that doesn't leave a smudge. Girlie, let us know the details. To kill some of the remaining time, we see Sam and very charismatic grandpa. I wish he had a side story. We see them talking and it's honestly pointless. They just talk about why Sam's sad and how falling in love is scary and like you should go after what you want even though it's scary. Like, don't give up. End scene. Then we're back in Chicago with Holly while she mopes around her giant, beautiful Chicago apartment. I don't know how she affords this as a Christmas tree finder. Girlie, what is your salary? The coworker comes over with milk and cookies, which is very weird, but also kind of sweet. And she wants to decorate the tree with Holly. Now, pause. Didn't we see Holly begin to decorate her tree earlier? Because remember I said it was weird that she started by putting the angel on? Anyway, she explains how Claus, the town, it sounds weird when you say that out loud, Claus. She explains that Claus has taught her all the things that she's missing in her life and all the things that she wants. She wants a home, she wants a family, that she's only known for 4 days. Coworker gives her a pep talk and it's like, don't give up, go after what you want, blah, blah, blah. Again, let's drag this out, I don't care. But generally good friend vibes, so we like that. At work, the coworker gives Holly some fan mail, including one in particular that has no return address, written by a kid. I wonder who that is.
Dear Holly, we miss you. My dad misses you most of all, even though he tries to pretend he doesn't. Come back soon, please. Sincerely, Joey.
Joey is the ultimate wingman in trying to get his dad to hook up with this woman. He doesn't even know what sex is yet. We now see a happy Holly loading up the Christmas tree truck with all of the needed supplies and arriving back at the family farm.
All right, let's get started.
What's in there?
Well, if the tree can't come to Radcliffe, then Radcliffe is gonna come to the tree.
Yes, they are spending taxpayer dollars decorating this tree without cutting it down, but I would also assume they're decorating the Radcliffe one as well. Holly explains that this is her last Radcliffe tree lighting ceremony and she's giving her job to the coworker. Yay! I hope the coworker wants it because she's not given a choice. That night, Sam comes home from running errands all day. Okay, sure. And there's lights and there's people everywhere. And surprise, they've all gathered around the tree. And Holly's there, yay! I guess Sam getting that pep talk from charismatic grandpa, and the grandpa's like, you should go after it, you should follow your heart. Sam doesn't do that. He didn't reach out to Holly, his kid did.
You're all I've been thinking about. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
It's rude. It's hurtful.
It's okay.
I'm terrified
Sam.
of losing you.
Holly explains to him that lighting his family tree is now going to be part of the town's entire Christmas festival. I wonder who's paying for that.
Listen, everyone, thank you. My mom was the most nurturing person ever, and I always thought she was one of a kind. And then I met someone who has the same spirit. Holly, Miss Christmas to all of you. You are everything Christmas stands for, which is simply giving to others. And this is just one more example because the only reason that we're all here together now is because of you. So, welcome everyone to the first Claus Christmas tree lighting.
No one's ever said anything like that to me before.
Oh, I'm not done. Yeah, unfortunately for you,
There's more.
Yeah. You said to me that Christmas was about opening your heart, which is easier said than done. But you opened mine, and I want to say thanks. You still thinking about leaving the Radcliffe Center?
I already left.
What?
Yeah. I'm kind of homeless.
No, you're not.
They keep talking about how much they love each other. We have a couple minutes, we gotta pad this out. Cutesy little talk back and forth. And he shows her that he's carved their initials into a tree, which actually, you know what? Kind of cute. Now, the news actually covers this for some reason, and Holly and the kid get interviewed. Okay, I guess it's a slow news day. But come on, let's just turn the lights on already.
Okay, buddy.
What? That fucking button? I can't. And finally, after an hour and 24 minutes, they finally turn the lights on this massive Christmas tree.
3, 2, 1.
tree?
Because I finally found something to look at the way you look at that tree. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I warned you that this one was padded out. As with all my Hallmark recaps, we have 3 categories for ratings: chemistry, plot, and overall enjoyment. So for chemistry, even though it does kind of feel like the ages in this are a bit weird, maybe that's just me, for chemistry, I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. The flirting is very cute. The chemistry is there. She kind of gets a little bit annoying because all she does is smile, but the chemistry is good. For plot, I think this has to be a 5 out of 5 because there is no plot. And that's what makes it so insane that they tried, technically they made an hour and 24 movie out of a film that essentially has no plot. I didn't think it could be done, but they did it. For overall enjoyment, even though the chemistry is perfect and the plot is insane, it is very boring. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. The plot is so absurd, but because it is so padded out, it honestly, I lost the will to live. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun. If you want to see a very bizarre Hallmark with a plot that is just hilarious, definitely check out this one. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!